Are we live? I have no idea. Not as of yet.
Said don't wait 10 seconds as
Yeah,
always.
absolutely. Always wait 10 seconds.
No, I need to shave my head and I've got a fucking landing strip for a seagull before it goes back to the back of my neck.
Yeah, not the best look, bud.
No, maybe I fucking thought I had to self-isolate for a while, didn't I?
Yeah.
Sat inside falling asleep and shit. At the wrong time of the day, that's the worst bit. Falling asleep at fucking 12 in the afternoon for 2 hours, then not sleeping until 6 in the morning.
Happening to me. It's fucking shit.
Can't fucking sleep.
Okay, let's see if we're live. Yeah, looks like we're live.
We are live, yeah.
Oh, we are live. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Back to Fight Bible, Joe and Brad. Let's turn this shit off so I can actually hear myself. Alright, yeah. Welcome, everybody, to Fight Live. Fucking hell.
The Fight Bible.
Fight Bible Live.
Can you read the comments on that phone?
Fucking dogs.
That fucking dog. Where's that ball?
Darla,
Grab that fucking ball off him.
give me the ball. Thank you.
Oh, fucking dog.
Dogs and balls. Yeah, welcome, everybody.
I've had some dogs and balls put in them.
Really?
From Trowbridge.
Yeah, welcome everybody. Welcome back to the UK. We are both
fucking tired, man. I got such bad jet lag. I've not been able to sleep properly for 4 days.
4 days and the rest. 4 days.
I haven't had a proper shit in 4 days. I'm still shitting Korean barbecue. I think I'm pissing Korean barbecue and soju, and that's about it.
Yeah,
but it's all good in the hood.
Yeah,
it's all good in the hood. As you can see at the moment, I'm as sober as a fucking judge. I'm tired though. Just so I look a bit in easy. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just look a bit, Chinese. Say that anyway, fuck it. What's the worst that can happen? You can't moan about that, can you? No. Fuck's sake, I do. Do you know what I mean? But no, I need to get glasses as well, because I can't even see the number on the screen, can you?
Well, you've realised now that your eyes are fucked.
Can you see that?
Yeah, 31.
Fucking hell, I can't see that at all.
Yeah. Yeah, so welcome back to Fight Bible. We're back in the UK, still recovering from the Korea trip. No excuses. They aren't excuses, but fucking hell, we weren't expecting to be that badly fucked up by the trip.
Australia fucked me up, mind.
Yeah, I don't know how.
But I was younger. I was younger then.
Yeah, 21.
I was 21, 22, 12, 22. So it was easier for me. I was like, fucking, I was a spring chicken. I mean, jumping out of bed, doing fucking pull-ups and shit at 6 in the morning, running 6 miles a day, what I used to do. Now, if I ran 6 miles, I could, register myself to a nurse.
Yeah, it was.
It
was much harder than we thought it was going to be. Not so much the fight, but just the traveling, the lack of training, the food, the freedom for somebody who went off on a wander on his own.
We had a good night.
Yeah, but it put you back a week, mate, and it did.
And the rest.
Yeah.
Put back about a month in terms of sleep, so I fell asleep in the day.
Yeah, but it fucked you up more in terms of your training.
I couldn't sleep last night either.
No, we're both still massively sleep deprived.
I
think I had about 4 hours from midnight till 4 a.m.
I watched about 6 films last night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's been hard.
Not good ones either.
No, not even bad good films. Just
not good
shit
ones.
that just passes time. If you want your comment read out, the super chat function is available. We will go through some other ones as well. We're just basically giving you guys an update on what's going on. A lot of people in the comments have been saying across lots of different videos, obviously the issues that we had with the fight and the issues, what went down, exactly what went down. DK YOO has been making a shitload of excuses ever since. He's been editing his own videos to manipulate the situation and make it look like it wasn't 18 minutes of him getting punched in the body. And people want to know why you didn't punch him in the head.
Body shot Scott, baby. It's my fight name for ages.
Yeah, I know,
Body shot Scott.
You could have smashed him in the face.
Yeah, I like going to the body? Because it means you can't fucking breathe.
Yeah.
And that's the whole reason he was such a mess in the corner. Because he couldn't breathe because he was tenting that fucking ball.
There's two of them.
How was there another ball?
There's 2 balls. Darla, give me the ball.
I can feel something touching my leg.
It's fucking dog.
Fucking
Darla,
dog.
come here.
Sorry about that, guys. Sorry, we've got a bit of a dog issue at the moment.
Give me the ball, you silly bitch. Come here.
And she is a bitch, technically, because it's a female dog.
I got it.
It's my balls. It's fuck, man. You grab my balls. Oh, it's not. It's your dog.
It's like DK.
Oh, it's my God. It's my hair. Grab my nuts as well. See? I thought that was Joe's hand. It wasn't.
Yeah, someone mass spamming DK YOO as a joke. Yeah.
Don't be nasty.
He played the right game, and you could argue that Floyd played that game against many opponents as well. Was to shut the distance and not allow them to punch, take advantage when you can, and rely on the frustrations of the other person to leave openings. But obviously, he wasn't going to really find any openings. I think he landed 4 punches.
He didn't land many. I mean, and I say that. I mean, like not like when we were trading the last round. I think he got like 2 or 3 off in one go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Andrew C. Has
that's,
any of this?
that's Andy C, the D&B artist. But carry on.
Has any of their side reached out to you to convert to MMA? We've had a lot of his fan base saying that they don't want to follow him anymore, which is fair enough.
Well, I've not read a single comment 'cause I've not been on there.
No.
They can't be fucked.
No.
My phone broke, and the one with the account on,
Yeah.
that was the one that broke. And then this morning, I put it on charge, and as if by magic,
It worked again.
it works again. I was
Yeah.
like, for fuck's
It was probably
sake.
just dead then, mate.
No, mate, it wasn't fucking dead. I was flicking up that, trying to answer the phone, it wouldn't turn.
No, fair enough.
So if I could put my fucking pin in, which is very distinctive, and no one will ever guess. D-O-B.
Yeah, it was a funny old fight. Like I was in the corner screaming. Dom. Jesus Christ. Sorry, Dom.
We'll have to do it, mate.
We'll have to talk to him later.
Call him back, or
Yeah.
you can just message him really quickly.
No, it's all good. Yeah, so it was a funny old fight. It was a funny old day. It was a funny old week. The stresses of the week were intense.
Yeah,
from
that was mainly because of COVID.
Oh,
The stress from the fight was
and
minimal. I had no anxiety. No
COVID
nerves.
and you.
It was no COVID was the stress, mate.
Well, you didn't.
You were
stress me out.
stressing me out as much as I stressed you out because you
Really?
didn't have your fucking vaccine.
Well, no, I was
Everything
not
was
stressing me out in the
fucked.
slightest.
It was stressing me out. You had to leave me on the first day for 24 hours.
Okay, yeah, that was shit.
On the last day,
And
they
then-
wouldn't let us go back to the fucking country.
in
They
that-
wouldn't let us go to the
what
business lounge because you
What
weren't
happened in those
vaccinated.
24 hours, Brad, when I
Oh,
wasn't
mate,
there?
Yeah, I went out and got pissed up. Went out
Yeah.
with a come on back.
And you lost my suitcase.
Yeah, but we found your suitcase.
Yeah.
So that's the cause you can't use
Mate.
against me.
I was fucking savage.
Yeah, but
Literally,
it's-
I was ready to jump back on the plane.
It's
And
all,
fly
it's
out.
all good though. It's all worked out well, and we won.
Just.
So, it wasn't
Just.
just was it really? Like,
Well,
I,
mate,
I watched the
Did you
fight.
watch Ramsey Dewey's video?
What was that?
So-
Oh, when he was on about how bad he's been treated by
Yeah.
the Asians. Mate,
Yeah.
I totally understand, and
Yeah.
I was worried about that too.
Ramsey said he's literally knocked guys out, and the referee have picked them up and put them back on their feet.
And
And then
chokes,
Ramsey gets
and
a
chokes.
tiny little cut on his head, and they call the fight off. And
Yeah,
he
well,
loses.
that's what I found over there as well. Is they I'm not saying that they're racist and stuff, but they sort of like
It's national pride, isn't it?
yeah. When they look at us Westerners, like they said, they always try and make us look bigger than what we are and more like.
So it's like a Goliath thing.
So
It's
they,
like,
they made us look like we were the big bad guys coming over there. We were being friendly as shit.
yeah.
They tried putting the race card on us. That went down like a lead balloon.
Yeah.
I was like, if you see my Pornhub history, you know I love Asians. So don't fucking bullshit, sunshine.
Yeah, it was a funny one. Like the
And we're
way,
in Thailand as well.
yeah, the way that they made out the whole East versus West thing. The referee
Well,
was
you sort of
so-
threw us under the bus for that as well when you literally said, if you want to be the best, go to the West. Literally the definition of East versus West. You said
Yeah.
that.
I know it
on the, and I don't think you meant it like that.
No, but it's also
because
the fact that
we also
DK
know the East beat the American kickboxers.
Yeah,
in
but
Thailand.
the
against
concept
Duke
was
Rufus and-
people have said, why did Zhu Xiaodong beat his Wing Chun guy so easy and you couldn't beat DKU? It's like because his Wing Chun guy stood there in Wing Chun format and DKU put his gloves up and did boxing.
yeah,
That's
that
the
proves
difference.
our point.
That's the difference. That's what I
Literally
said. So if DK
proves
wanted
our
to survive, he had to adopt boxing. If he'd have gone in there like this or fucking
With
like
the leg
this
gloves
or
on
any
as well.
other
Oh.
bullshit, I'm sorry, you would have absolutely spanked him. But
Yeah,
because
especially
he,
if it was bare knuckle, it would have been horrific.
if he started trying to flap at your punches here, you just got inside him and smashed him up.
Yeah, I'm fucking blind as bat.
Yeah, you are.
That.
You are blind
can
as
have
bat.
that.
Yeah.
When I had to wear DKU's glasses to see him across the table, I was like, oh Christ, that's what you look like.
Yeah, you are blind.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
you've
mate.
taken a piss. I'm like, your glasses don't even work. Put
Put
them
them on,
and
you're like, oh God, they're crystal clear.
oh,
Oh,
fuck.
this shot me in the foot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you fell asleep half hour later.
No, mate, I was fucking exhausted, mate.
Maybe
Talk
that's
about-
one reason why you can't sleep is that you don't realise it, but you have like subconscious headaches from your eyes being out of focus. for
Yeah,
so long.
probably does. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, ooh. I fell asleep at the fucking bar, didn't I? Not at the bar, at the
Airport, and you fell asleep at the airport.
That's unallowed to, mate. I was fucking knackered, mate. I didn't fucking sleep the whole time I was there. I don't think I had
No.
more than 4 hours sleep in a row the whole time
No.
I was there.
No, I reckon it was 12 hours for the whole 5 days.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, waking up, looking at
Yeah.
the ceiling, oh God.
The best night I had to sleep was when I
You
gave
had that
myself a fucking
7 hours.
anxiety attack, so much so that I literally,
Yeah.
my body just, I think I
When I
passed
fell
out.
off the bed.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was, well, I wasn't hilarious to me, so I had a bad collarbone. I fucking fell
That
off.
was-
And I wasn't pissed either. That was me being sober falling off the bed.
Yeah.
But what it is, I always sleep a certain side, went the other way around, and then I fell off the bed.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
It's
mate.
like living with, it's like being with a small child, mate.
Yeah, I
traveling
know.
with you.
Yeah, I can
I have to
imagine.
literally like Riddier,
babysit.
the video of us in the restaurant is fucking hilarious. You sat there like this, weeble wobbling, like literally. I said to Riddier, I said, I'm gonna go sit next to him because if he falls off, at least I can catch him. She was like, "Oh, aren't you cute?" And it's like, do you want to see this guy take out the whole table when he falls off his fucking chair? Because you would.
This one here, I can't say his name.
Kino, somewhere. Brad sleeping in the gym. It was bad. Like I was
so fucking tired.
I was cleaning off your sweatsuit, and I turned around and you were asleep on the floor,
soaking wet boxer pants.
Yeah, you were minging, mate. It was rough.
Yeah, man. I didn't like cutting weight. It's why I retired in the first place. Couldn't fucking stand the shit.
Yeah.
Couldn't fucking stand it. Oh no, you can't eat that. Why can't I eat that? Because you'll get fat. Well, then I'll go up a weight. Went up a weight, and lo and behold, it was the same story again.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Although it allows you to walk around a lot. You went from walking around at 185 to cut to 170 or 177. You then went to 195.
Yeah, you're right. And then all of a sudden I went up to like fucking 205 pounds.
Yeah, trying to
cut down to 185. So I just shot myself in the foot again. But it did feel better as a middleweight because I was able to eat twice as much fucking food. Literally, I went from eating 2,500 calories a day, which was not technically twice a night, but to like 400, I think. 3,400.
Yeah.
Which was nice.
Yeah. It was a hard week, mate. Honestly.
It was a hard week. I was fucking exhausted the whole time. It was fucking knackering.
That to me was the biggest excuse we could make, is that trying to fight and even trying to corner you whilst so sleep deprived that you second guess every decision that you're making is horrible. And I can't imagine what it must have been like for you, because being told to do something when it directly goes and also when it directly goes against your own game plan. Like originally we said, right, we're gonna come out strong. You're gonna get in his face. You're gonna walk him into a corner. And then
technically I did every fucking time.
You did, absolutely.
So that we can't criticize me
I wanted you to keep your distance. Don't allow him to hug.
What was that?
It was this. It was the iPad.
Oh, fuck me.
It was the iPad. It was only a little beep.
Thought someone was opening the window or something.
No. And there's a dog behind you.
So there was someone opening the window. There we go. The curtain, sorry.
It's the dog. Yeah, I wanted you to keep your distance. Don't allow him to hug. Light him up. And as soon as he throws anything out, step off to the right. Light him up with the right hand. And...
step off to the left.
No, it was
you always step off to the left against southpaw. You anytime you
no,
step
but he wasn't throwing. He wasn't throwing.
When you're getting pinned in the corner, like you know me through.
But he wasn't throwing his left.
Straight uppercut.
He wasn't throwing his left hand. So we could have stepped into that
technically, we didn't actually know we had one arm for the fight. I mean,
no, but he didn't have one arm because when he wanted, as soon as you did step into that gap, he threw that left, and it was a whipping weird shot, which it didn't land once.
He landed it once. It was like, and everyone was like, oh.
Yeah.
It was like, no.
I was going.
Bounced off my forehead.
Yeah.
And I think it probably hurt him more.
We have Jin. Is that Jin? Or is that our Jin? I don't know. Not even reading the comments. Yeah, we don't read the comments, mate, unless you pay for them. Sadly. Unless there's one which I specifically want to...
And I can't read the comments. I'm too far
that's
away.
The whole point in the super chat. It means that we can keep talking without just answering hundreds and thousands of different questions, because then we don't get to actually tell the story of the whole point of what the weekend was. DK has made 1,001 excuses since, which is absolutely fair enough. I don't blame him, because he has to show face now. He has to manipulate his videos to make it look like he was doing something. He has to fabricate the video titles. How I blocked punches. How you blocked punches was you ran and hid behind the referee, pretty much, and you broke every rule of boxing. And
yeah, I can't believe I was one at a point taken off.
Oh my god!
I was like, really?
There's a rule about going to the floor.
You can't keep diving the floor.
No.
They give you an 8. Remember David Hay when he was fighting the big guy? He kept throwing him to the floor over and over again. He took a point off him. Give him an 8 count.
Yeah. Yeah, if you keep going down, as soon as you start getting punches, if you decide to slip and fall, then that's the definition of going to the ground. And on one of them, you went body, head. He ducked the headshot and then dropped. But that's because you punched him in the guts.
Yeah, I hit him in the body.
And he just fell underneath you. He fell to his knees on his hand and then sort of like rubbed the back of his head. And the referee went, no, and it was right in front of me. And I was like...
yeah, that was opposite.
That
it was in the... so where you are,
it was
the
right
corner
in the corner.
Opposite. Yeah.
And I was like, that was a knockdown. And it was a knockdown.
It was...
yeah, and that one was definitely
all short, sharp little punches.
Yeah, it was. But I, you know, his excuse is he's got a slip disc in his neck. Fair enough. I can't imagine how hard it would have been.
I reckon someone's really trying to get one certain point
DK YOO
across.
has mental issues. Yeah, he probably does. He's probably got something going on. He's an egotist. It's what he does for a living. He has to. He has to sell his idea, and his idea is what makes him money.
So yeah,
He has to
I
sell.
don't blame him.
No, exactly.
I would
Which
do
is
the
why
fucking same.
he's on Operation Recovery now. He is trying to recover his dignity.
I did like the highlight reel at the end.
What?
When he put the highlight reel up, it was like, I know I threw 10, 20 to 1 punches to you.
Yeah.
I know I did. Cause I remember looking at his eyes and his soul had left his body at one point.
His highlight reel
and then it was just cuddle,
47
cuddle,
seconds.
Cuddle,
Yeah.
cuddle.
There's a super chat. Thank you very much from Ernil Tuazon. Great fight team, Fight Bible. How was the aftermath of the fight been? Have you seen an increase in business? Wish you much success. In terms of increase, not really. We've had a couple, maybe 1,000 new subs on Instagram, on YouTube. Probably about 1,000 plus on Instagram, which, you know, fair enough. Is what it is. I think if we'd have got the first round knockout like we originally wanted, then it would be much bigger. But at the same time, there's another one come through. At the same time, we also set out to disprove that the WCS system doesn't work.
And he never used it anyway.
No, he didn't use it, which is the
whole point.
the bigger win.
That's the biggest point overall.
Yeah, because
so we were right.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you just proved us
and
right.
People are saying.
I asked for MMA rules.
Yeah, which would have completely.
He'd have been over in 20 seconds because I choked him in that first 100%.
The main thing I get out of it is that one, he couldn't use any of his system. People are also then saying, yeah, but Brad is so much bigger and stronger. DKU weighs 80 kilos. That's an average human. You're not
bigger than average.
Nah, not really.
I'm a lot bigger than the average person.
No, but dude, me and you weigh mostly the same, and I wouldn't say we were massive. We're not the freak show.
When I was in Korea,
you're
I
not
felt
6
pretty
foot.
big.
Yeah, no, but you're not 6'8", 200.
No, I know what you mean.
That's what I mean. So
I ain't far off.
DK claims that his system works against anyone and is good for self-defense. I'm sorry, but in a self-defense situation, you cannot control who attacks you. Whether that, and most likely is you're going to be attacked by someone that's bigger than you, not by someone that's smaller than you. So, and you weren't doing anything special, really. You were just boxing him. If it was a street fight, you would have had.
I could have clinched him.
You could have clinched him. You could have dirty boxed him, and he had no answer even for your boxing. So the fact that that exists, it shows that his WCS system wouldn't work and doesn't work. The best training is fighting and learning how to fight, not theoretical, conceptual stuff. Yeah, I know. What a shock. Right, we had a couple of more super chats come through from Nick first. Thanks for the reply to my Insta message, Brad. Meant what I said, all the best. Dorset represent destructive sound wave. So is he
Dorset represent Southwest, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he's a nice guy. I'm pretty sure I remember you messaging me earlier on today or last night.
That's what he said. Thank you for responding.
Yeah, but I just can't remember what comment it was. Yeah, I do. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that, actually.
Have you seen the excuse video he apparently already made about him having herniated discs?
Well, in all fairness, when he put it up, I was like, oh shit, man.
Shit, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ,
and also,
he is fucked.
Also, why, if you watch our live stream from the night before, where I think it's titled Fight Prep, we did say we didn't want to hurt him. We didn't want to hurt him. Like, he's a nice guy. And
it was when he came back to us in the mill afterwards. Now we friends. So, well, I didn't really hate you before, honestly, mate.
No, exactly.
You were quite a nice guy the whole way through.
If you'd have gone headhunting for the whole fight and had completely ignored the body, which, you know, like you said, your body shot Brad or
body shot Scott, baby.
Body shot Scott, yeah.
I had 3 fights, 3 weeks, 3 body shot TKOs.
Yeah.
All of them with the left hook of the body.
Yeah. There you go.
I always hunt the body because it makes people tired.
Absolutely, but if you'd have gone headhunting,
yeah, it's really hard
and say
when you're wearing massive gloves.
If you'd have put that 100k
right
through his head,
and the guy's just doing that.
Yeah, but if you
then
just
the second you go to
head,
swing, they drop and clinch. It's it's very, very difficult.
With someone with a neck injury and his upper neck as well, if you'd had to smack them and folded him, you never know. We might have done some serious damage, and we didn't want to hurt him. We didn't. Fine, there you go, dog. Fucking dog. Dog. Stay. No.
Yep, you got great control over that dog.
Yeah, not a fucking chance.
Here we go. That's the ball dropping between my legs, by the way.
Darling.
Not my balls.
Darling, go away.
The dog dropping.
Darling, go away, darling.
His little toy balls.
Go away. Thank you. Go away. No. Go away. No.
Fucking animals.
I got both of them now.
They're both coming
Peachy.
up. Yeah, the Peach is coming up as well.
Peachy, up,
this
up.
is why I like
Come
dogs more than humans. Look how nice they are.
Aw, my babies. Hello, darling. Hello, darling.
Yeah, it's only bitches Joe gets. Yeah, someone will use that against me. I'm misogynistic monster.
Damn.
Yeah, they're dogs. It's a joke.
His spine isn't even injured badly. It's injured badly enough, sadly. Yeah. It was just the stress of the week, the lack of sleep.
No sleep.
No sleep. Yeah, that was the biggest thing. Also, like you said, we became kind of friendly with him and the promoter Kim as well, Mr. Kim.
Yeah, at the end,
And he
it was
definitely,
really nice.
if you haven't seen the vlog video, he definitely asked you make it last longer than a round. And
He did ask me that.
whether or not you acted on that, I don't know. I think you.
Nah, mate,
I think you were looking for that beautiful left hand, and it just didn't come.
It
just didn't
look, that's
come.
right. He confused me because he always sparred orthodox, and all of a sudden he goes, "No, today I'm going to be southpaw." I was like, for fuck's sake, I've been training a week at fucking orthodox.
Yeah.
But I should be good at fighting southpaws now. I've fought so fucking many of them.
Yeah, especially someone who doesn't know how to fight southpaw.
He's circled the wrong way a few times.
Every time.
Yeah, and he also he did commit to that overhand and massive left a few times, which I didn't want to get caught by.
I think it would have just bounced off you, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
People keep banging on about the Tao of Jeet Kune Do. Fucking hell.
What's
Do you know how many
that?
people fucking use that? None.
What is
Nobody does. Bruce Lee's fucking book where he basically said, use everything. Shock. Which is why he has why people think that, that's why he's the modern day, like the creator of MMA, because he once said, use everything. Use what's good, use what's don't. That's like saying, go fast in race.
Should you use your eyeballs?
Yeah, so nobody who
course you
actually
do. Otherwise you
fights
can't see
uses
your
Jeet
opponent.
Kune Do. No one does.
I've never seen anyone in the UFC use Jeet Kune Do. Actually, no, I think Tony Ferguson tried.
Well, yeah, Tony Ferguson has adapted his style to include more of the philosophical Eastern style practices. But as we know, whenever UFC fighters do and try and attempt Wing Chun, they usually get punched in the face most.
You know, Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
It's a whole highlight reel of
Looks
that.
great when he's trying to fucking catch punches now, but that's usually when he takes the most damage. So yeah,
true.
Anderson Silva, I tried to be like Bruce Lee, watch you see if he uses techniques. Yeah, he does try, and he usually gets punched in the face.
Never wrong with it. I mean,
No,
you're allowed
absolutely.
to try and do whatever you
you're
want.
allowed to- exactly. But also getting punched in the face is part of fighting. Sadly, that is literally one
Yeah,
of the
it
things.
sucks.
Kevin Young, $5. Thank you very much, Kevin. Congrats on the fight. Combat Sports Worldwide are proud. Hope you both lose the jet lag, lads. Will you be fighting the Korean K1 fighter next?
Fucking hope so. That's what we got planned.
That's the plan.
I can't say his name. So
Hyun Man.
Hyun.
Yeah, he's a big fucker, but we also want him MMA rules, not
Yeah,
K1
he
rules.
agreed to that. He
Yeah.
agreed to K1. I don't want to fight in K1.
No, yeah,
It won't go
honestly,
well.
you would get fucking battered
Yeah, I know.
because you don't kick, and he does,
And he's good.
and
he's massive.
Yeah, there's a huge difference between someone who has an 85 kilo frame like Brad, which is a trimmed 85k, that's a bit overweight, a little bit too heavy in the water, weighing 105k. If you're ripped and you weigh 110k, your body mass is physically designed to be 100k. He's 6'3", so he's already got a couple of inches on Brad. His shoulders were probably about here in terms of width, and he was just fucking tank from top to bottom. So
He was
his
in good
bone,
shape.
yeah, and he was in good shape. So if he was to lean down, he'd get down to 100k, and he'd be fucking ripped. But you would have to
Go up about 10k.
go
and
up
then
about
cut
10k
down.
and then cut down. And that 10k would have to be usable muscle mass, not heavy muscle mass.
We're not chunky monkey bubble wobble butt.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
So it's hard in that respect. Definitely hard in that respect. But yeah, the challenge is on. Do we really want to be doing it in South Korea again? Not really, because the traveling was fucking nightmare, and the concept of the idea of going back out there and having to face it all again.
Oh mate, the bullshit we had to go through.
And well, it's not just the bullshit, but we clearly don't sleep very well on planes. We clearly
Although it
don't.
was nice flying business class.
Yeah, but
Still
it's
didn't
just-
fucking really sleep. I slept. That was probably actually one of the best.
you slept on the way back, but
Yeah, I
you
know.
got so confused. You sleepwalked and found yourself in somebody else's seat.
Someone else's fucking seat.
Yeah, Brad got up about 2.5 hours into the flight. I thought he'd gone to the toilet. I woke
Did
up.
go to the toilet.
Yeah, but you were probably asleep when he did that.
Yeah, probably.
And then I
That's
found him 5 rows back, asleep next to some random dude about 7 hours later.
I had a good fucking seat.
And you were trying to tell this dude you're in the wrong seat.
No, I didn't. I asked him if
You
I
didn't.
was like, mate, I'm in the wrong seat, and he's like,
Yeah.
yes, you are. That's just good, yeah, because you're on Lufthansa Airways.
Yeah, and instead of going to find your actual seat, you just passed
Yeah, I
out.
was like, fuck, I'm going to sleep. Lay it out flat, baby.
Literally, I wandered back and I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? And he looked at me like, does this belong to you, kind of thing.
I was fucking, where the fuck am I?
Yeah. Well,
I was out for the fucking count, man.
I'm glad you got to sleep,
I'm
but
glad I got to sleep. And then I couldn't sleep when I got back home. For
yeah,
fuck's
that
sake.
happened to me as well.
That sucked. That was not a good feeling
No.
at all.
Sleep deprivation, mate, it's fucking torture. It's
Well, they use it
really
as
not-
torture. That's why when you look at the SES now, they don't let you sleep and shit.
Yeah.
Play white noise and that.
What's the old phrase? You don't rise to the occasion, you fall to the depths of your training. Is that correct? Is that right?
Sounds a bit quite cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
you hope
who dares wins, Rory.
yeah, but you
He
hope
who dares wins.
But you hope that you would, in the moment, I think I would just gouge his eyes out and kick him in the dick. But reality is, most of the time, you're going to shit your pants, run away, go into shock. That's kind of the reality of it. Unless you train that sort of stuff regularly and feel the impact and know how to do it under pressure, it doesn't work that way.
Well, that's why MMA is one of the best for fighting.
Yeah, because
jiu-jitsu and all that. Because you literally spar all the time. You just like muscle memory kicks in, boom, you just go.
Yeah,
I never ran away from any fights in my life.
No, absolutely
Not even had that meat cleaver pulled on me.
No. Oh, there's a video of DK YOO who's trying to talk about the time he got attacked with a knife. Said he got stabbed a couple of times. They said they were. Did you see any scars on him at the weigh-ins? Yeah, I didn't see anything either.
Yeah, even though you don't need a big scar for stabbing. Scott Cliff's
no, but it's definitely an imprint in the muscle, though, because the muscle gets torn and it all gets kind of twisted up.
You can see it.
Master Wong Showdown. Someone just commented. No.
No, I don't need to fight Master Wong. He's too small.
Yeah, I'd fight him.
Yeah, you can fight me. Stand on 2 telephone books, give Gandalf head when he's short as fuck.
How was the food in Korea? Meh.
So, I don't know. A couple of times, gorgeous. Every other time, it was just meat grilled with not much.
Not even meat. It was just bits of meat. It was when we did the video with the Mr. Shin Jong Hun, he brought us a can of spam and said, "This very good meat," which made me wonder what the fuck were we actually eating in the restaurants. If spam is considered like high quality, a delicacy and good food.
Spam.
And they were fucking shocked when you opened that up and ate it raw. They were like, "It's like, dude, this is a sandwich meat. It's meant
It's
to
already
be
cooked. Yeah, you can see because of the color of it.
Yeah, it's meant to be eaten like that, but they fry it and it gets all fatty and it probably is quite nice fried.
I've had it.
Yeah,
I've had it before.
I can imagine it fried and battered in their sticky sauces would be
quite nice, but it's still fucking spam.
Yeah, it's still spam.
Bits of pigs' assholes, intestines, lips and assholes.
Yeah, exactly.
The great outdoors.
Brad versus Shin would be a fun fight.
Why?
No, because the problem is Shin would fight proper boxing, which would mean that he'd get knocked out. Shin wouldn't pussy out and hug and hide.
Shin is 45 kilos lighter.
45 kilos, more than that. No,
55 kilos
50 kilos lighter. Yeah, he's a very, very small gentleman. But we have a full video of Brad playing with Shin. 100 rupees from 4 Gramation. Yeah. Missed the first 20 minutes. Did you experience DK's 1-inch punch?
0-inch punch.
No, because it doesn't work. A 0-inch punch is called a push. And that's one, it's illegal in boxing. And 2, he was too busy trying to do the 0-inch hug. Then get Brad away from him.
The dick cut.
I actually really wanted him to punch me in the evening. But we'd had too many sojus and eaten a shitload of beef.
You had too much. No, it's pork.
Sorry, eating a shitload of food. And I didn't fancy getting punched after all of that.
It was nice pork there. We got the signed glove.
Yeah, we asked DK to sign Brad's left glove. I thought that was kind of ironic. Obviously, that's the one which tried to mash his liver in about 50,000 times. So I got him to sign a set of gloves. When Jamie came over, he wore them and he went, "Dude, what the fuck are these? They're pillows." It's unbelievable. He wore the right hand of the glove we want to fight, and then the left of the Everlast, and he went, "Wow." These things are fucking. It's almost like they're two different sports. One is for protection, and the other one is for damage. I can honestly say you could have cold cock smacked DK around the chops with that 14, and it wouldn't have dropped him.
It'd been like a Rocky match.
Yeah, it would have been like Rocky movement. Just you just gone, come straight back and carried on. But instead, those gloves were real bad, really, really bad. If that was the biggest change we could have done, is said, "Sorry, no, Mr. Kim, we want to use our gloves, please. Take these pieces of shit away." I wish we had, because he did give us the option to.
Yeah, I don't know why he gave us the option if they were sponsored.
Yeah.
Which is normally a Catman do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What brand were they? Were they Phenom?
Whatever they were, I won't be wearing them.
No, they were fucking trash. They really were bad gloves. Yeah, they were terrible gloves. 2 Australian dollars from Jake Redbeard. Do you have a red beard? It does look like you have a red beard. That's a very red beard. When Brad grows a beard, it goes very red as well. Oh,
how did you rate DK's takedown attempts? Just sprawl them through the mat, baby.
Yeah, you would have done.
Eat my hips.
Fucking
eat my hips.
Hit him with a fucking mat return, flip him around,
Yeah,
slam his ass, take his back.
Rear naked anal slam.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I mean, I just leant on him, pushed his back down. If you're gonna lean on me, I'll lean on you.
Yeah, but he was so unbalanced. He fell over what 8 times? 8 times in 6 rounds. Twice in the first and twice in the last. And once in every other round.
Eternity. The amount of times he was on the ground.
Yeah, and the fact that it took up 5 to 10 seconds plus the 5 seconds of the hold, which wasn't allowed, so call it 15 seconds per. He hugged you 26 times, 15, 28 times. So he fell over 8 times, so that's already a minute and a half. And then 26 holds at an average of say 5 seconds. That's 110 seconds. That's another minute and a half. That's an entire round of boxing. An entire round of boxing gone. Would he be disqualified for that? Yes.
Massively.
100%. Any Western referee would have disqualified him several times over. By the second round, he would have gone, stay on your feet. Stay on your feet. Don't turn your back. You can't hug and you can't just grab someone and hold on to them for dear life. It's basically being non-combative. So, yeah, it would have been stopped very, very quickly. Can you talk about the experience conversations we had with him after the fight? Your final impression of him as a person?
Nice guy.
As a person, nice guy.
Really nice guy. Let me borrow his glasses.
I don't know if he had a choice. To be fair.
Give him.
Yeah, he just sort of took him off his face like a fucking.
Let me try. I wasn't even pissed. This was at the beginning of the meal. Just got there. No, and he was fucking sound. He come up to me and he goes, "Oh, no, we fight with friends, when he."
Yeah.
He's a lovely guy.
He's a nice guy. I think that's also part of the Korean sort of heritage and the way they are as people. They're all just lovely people. They are. They are
really polite.
Really polite. They're not dangerous. There's very little crime in that country because the rules for crime and the punishments are so fucking high. 20 years if you get caught with coke. So definitely don't be doing that over in South Korea. He was a nice guy. The conversation was nice. He's wants to get us involved.
Mate, I just saw
with other events.
How the fuck is it only 12:30? Fucking hell.
I feel dead, mate.
I might have a sleep after this video yours now.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck this. I'm having a sleep.
Let me grab that iPhone.
I ain't got to have a
Kids,
baby.
stop funnying about.
I haven't got to go to my Christmas party at my auntie's house until fucking 4, 5 o'clock. So it's like, yeah, I'll be having a sleep around Uncle Joey's. Big Uncle Joe's, have a nice little nap. It'll be good. And then I'm going to eat like a fucking pig at the party. I'll be eating these little sausage rolls. Oh, the little mini ones.
Pigs in blanket?
Yeah, that's it. Pigs in blanket. No. That's a sausage with wrapped in bacon. That's even better. That's double pig.
Double pig.
That's Milo twice.
2 lots of Milo in one go.
Oh, that's mate. But I've not slept in fucking ages. Been shagging a lot. That could be one of me. I broke my bed. Oh, mate.
Fuck's sake.
How many beds have I broken in the last 3 weeks, mate? It's like 4 beds or something.
Is it really?
I got to lose some weight. I'm a fat cunt, man.
Yeah.
I got to lose
You
some
said
weight.
it, not me.
I know, but I meant it.
I've been saying it for fucking months, bud.
I need to lose some weight, man. I saw myself in that video and I was like, God, state of that fat cunt. Who's going to fuck that? I mean, I've done pretty well since. But it's like, Jesus Christ. I've always had more women. The fatter I get, the more women I get.
Yeah, there's a weird
I don't
thing
understand
about
it. They're like, oh, you look better when you've got a dad bod. No, I fucking don't.
No.
I've seen pictures of me when I was shredded. Now I'm a fat cunt.
Women are intimidated by muscles, mate, aren't they?
I know,
That's what they say. But then if you see a male fitness model with an absolute 11, you're like, yeah, she ain't intimidated.
She ain't intimidated that.
Nah.
Fuck me, she
definitely ain't shagging some portly bastard.
Chunky monkey bubble butt.
Yeah, so DK YOO, nice guy. The main point of conversation for us going to dinner was potential future fights.
And they were nice enough to invite us out and pay for everything.
Yeah, exactly. It was. I think it was very profitable for them, to be fair. Like Mr. Kim, who is the owner of the largest gym chain of Spuani. You might have seen the logo all over the gym, all over the ring and stuff. He's the owner of CEO of all of these gyms, a multi-billionaire. Like DK rich. Actually looked at me and goes, "You know what billionaire is? He billionaire." I was like, "Oh, okay. Thanks for putting that one out. I didn't guess that having 95 gyms,
97
gyms didn't make you a billionaire."
When you said that your son drives a Bentley to school, I was like, well,
Yeah,
you must have some couple of dollars.
Yeah, exactly. And they have a couple of fights they want to do. I'll get round to Andrew again in a minute. They want to hopefully get us involved in another fight. Obviously, Mr. Hongman wants to do an MMA fight. But there is a future fight in the line for DKU, which is...
Well, we're not going to talk about it, are we?
Are we not? I haven't signed the fucking NDA.
No, no, but they haven't paid us yet, so don't say anything.
No, but it could be pipe. And
Could
let's
be
face it. Let's face
they
it.
don't pay us,
Let's face it. It ain't gonna get back to them.
Well, why wouldn't they watch it? I guarantee
I don't think they
DKU watches it.
You reckon?
Or if he doesn't, a member of the team does.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah. Oh, do you know what Joe said about you? Oh, Joe said this.
Well, they're the one that said it to me.
Brad
Put it
was
this way:
nice.
there is the future fight for DKU in the pipeline, which
is massive.
It's massive, but at the same time, it's too massive that I doubt it will happen.
Yeah.
Because it's
small time compared to big time.
Yeah, and the big time charges like 200 million to fight.
Yep, that ain't happening.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. Yeah, exactly. Especially as soon as they're trying to stiff us for the paycheck now. Right, go back to Andrew C. Is mine the most lethal art on the planet? The real street art. What's your art, bud? What do you do?
The real street art. I'm hoping he's going to say, I grew up on the streets, back in the pubs, on the bars.
Yeah, I highly doubt that.
No, he probably said, hopefully he says something that's not G-Condo.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, people are starting firing, trying to guess now off of what I said. But no, it's not Connor and it's not Floyd. So,
fucking close.
It's close.
Very
close.
fucking close.
But it's not either of those. Yeah, I don't think that fight will happen. But, you know, they're pushing for it. They've got, obviously, a couple of fight contracts with Fight TV. They're trying to push for more events. They want to make more money. Apparently, over 1 million people watched the fight live. Whether they paid for pay-per-views or not, they're trying to stiff us in terms of money-wise, but saying that not as many Koreans bought it as what we should have done. But I think that's bullshit, personally. I think fucking it got sold massively.
Yeah.
And the Americans all bought it. Loads of Americans bought it. Loads of English bought it because of you as well.
Yeah, I got people to buy it myself.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. I said, buy it. We end up. Is that someone just messaged?
Yeah, that's another one coming through.
It.
New Zealand dollars, $5. Love the entrance music, the biblical opening from Fight Perfect soundbite. Yeah, it was good. That was my idea. That was my idea. So that was my friend Jamie.
You can get that credit. Yeah.
That was my mate Jamie who did the music for us. We went off of kind of like the biblical style, obviously, like I said, for Fight Bible, and then we went down a kind of Dire Straits theme. We were going to use actual Dire Straits Money for Nothing, but Jamie wanted to make something.
Yeah, he done a good job as well, man.
Yeah, I think he did as well. I think he did a really
good job.
I did like the original. I have still got the original.
The original was actually pretty cool because it's the one I wanted and asked for. And I was the one fighting. You thought I'd got my own fucking way, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But turns out Joe was actually the one fighting.
Fuck you.
Fighting to hold back is bullshit. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't even fucking see the screen.
Hey, without me, this fight wouldn't have happened.
Why would I fight Ramsey Dewey? No. Here we go. Is this? We just go
try to find. Oh shit!
For fuck's sake! Sorry, boys. I keep pressing the wrong buttons and shit. So old-fashioned when it comes to technology. I cannot believe it's only fucking
20 past 12.
27 minutes past 12. Feels like I've been here for hours. Jesus fucking Christ.
Joe, after seeing DKU's ability firsthand, would you box him? Yeah, I would. I would. Give me a couple of months.
Yeah, you'd have to train.
Yeah, of course.
You have to learn the box.
I'd actually have to fucking train.
You have to learn the box as well. You have box again. You box.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, mostly I do
mostly
kickboxing.
Yeah, it's not the same.
No,
Boxing and kickboxing are completely different.
Yeah, I prefer kickboxing now because I like kicking people in the
face. I don't really care. I think they're both as hard as you. They're both hard.
Someone guessed.
Yeah, don't let anyone know though.
No, I know. I'm just saying. Right. Yeah. So we did have a different entrance music, which was this one here. Right. This is the entrance music which Brad wanted. So it's Nelly, Here Comes the Boom.
Here comes the. Fight perfect.
Bang, alright. What the best this one.
I just did like this bit.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter the lyrics. It's just the riff
Yeah,
in the beginning.
the
there.
riff is banging. Yeah, absolutely.
Mark Knopfler. And,
Yeah,
oh.
so I did like Dire Straits, admittedly. I did like that song, but as soon as Jamie said he was making us one, we couldn't.
What did you think about the
People like the intro.
well, the one I chose?
Oh yeah, well, who
What
do you
did
think
you-
is better, the
Mine or
biblical
Joe's?
one, or did you prefer the Nelly with Dire Straits? But you're putting it like you. I designed that one first, and I sent that to
Yeah, but
Jamie,
all-
and he went,
I
I'll
gave
make
you the option. I was
one.
like, look, listen. Dire
As soon as he
Straits
said
make
we have to
nothing.
make one, yeah, okay, yeah. As soon as he said we had to make it, he wanted to make it. I couldn't exactly say no.
No,
Let's put it that
and
way.
he was good as well.
Yeah, it was, and it did work. And it was unique. And even the Korean audience was like, did you see everyone? They were all like watching, and it was all quiet, and it was all eerie, and they were fight perfect, and then everyone was like, wow, clapping as you came down. And the light show, the text got the fucking light and banging. I did make sure they got.
See that one about Mr. Witherspoon? Mr. Witherspoon's manager messaged
Brad,
me
go
earlier.
yeah,
We've got to go watch. He's made a video about our fight,
yeah,
but he doesn't realise he's going to get copyrighted straight away. So we probably should tell him that
yeah.
it's going to get copyrighted straight away.
Jamie C, no comment, bud. What did you want us to? You donated $5. Thank you very much for that, by the way. But then no comment.
Yeah, ask us something.
Yeah, Charles, $4.99. Thank you very much. I prefer the song from the Longest Yard, to be honest, the Nelly one. I know, I liked it as well. But when your mate says, "Dude, I'm gonna make you a custom song," how do you say no to that?
When Mark Knopfler wrote that song, he said it was going to be custom once.
Yeah,
So, do you know what I mean?
yeah. I know. I liked the one I made because it's got
It's
that
good,
element
mate.
of nostalgia because you know the songs.
Yeah, and everyone knows. Well, I don't know if they knew what it was in Korea, mind.
No,
But
exactly.
no, but it was good though. I really appreciate it.
Someone's just asking, have you got Poirier or Oliveira for tonight?
Poirier.
Poirier. Yeah, I think so as well.
But there's always a chance.
Oh, hello.
Sean Vieira can get a submission.
Hi.
Always a chance.
Yeah, always a chance. That dude
Always
is
a chance.
fucking sneaky from everywhere.
Sneaky little bagger.
Sneaky little.
Yeah, he's always got. He's got some sick submissions. He's got some sick striking. He's good. Oh,
hello,
she's beautiful.
puppy.
Look. Everyone loves puppies. We get more views just for the puppy.
Yeah.
Should have made that puppy as bloody what they call it?
Thumbnail.
The thumbnail, yeah.
Yeah, just a big picture of this one. Mwah. There we go. Did you see DKU highlight video? Yeah, we did. It was fucking hilarious. Should we do a response to it?
No,
we ain't that petty.
fuck, 'cause he's
We
gonna
won
get
the fight.
copyrighted anyway.
Brad won the fight. That's what matters. The fact is that DK didn't prove any of his stuff works, and anyone who knows fighting can look at it and go, wow, he didn't show any of his stuff. He didn't land a single punch with any form of rooted feet or any distance management. He didn't do any of that stuff because he basically just boxed. And if someone's coming forward towards you, throwing punches, you can't do the shit he teaches. You have to fight them. And he chose not to fight. He chose to hide behind the rules. And the rules were massively abused, is the correct word of that. Because he did abuse the rules. Like,
Well,
there's,
that's
there's,
not
a,
a
there's a
bang.
huge difference between clinching actively.
Give a piss.
Yeah, there's a huge difference
Toilet
between,
wrestling, sorry.
there's a huge difference between actively clinching and just hugging on for dear life. Who likes peaches, by the way? Look at this little gorgeous fluff ball. Oh, my little fluffy baby. Aren't you? You're gorgeous. Are you beautiful? Right, let me put you back down, darling. Mwah. Love you. Whoop. Good girl. Right, comments. Let's have a little look and see what we got. During the weigh-in, a man challenged you in MMA. Is this something to continue to talk about? Yes. So that is a gentleman called Hongman, gigantic K1 kickboxer out in Korea. The dude is a beast, 110 kilos, 6'3" to 4", big old dude. And he's good friends with DKU, which is why he called us out. Well, why he called Brad out, should I say. And he basically, it was like a big brother thing. Like, you challenged my little brother, and now I challenge you. You think you're big and hard. And it's like, okay, fair enough. But let's do MMA rules. Let's do this the way it's meant to be. Because, in all honesty, if it was kickboxing, I think he would kick the fuck out of Brad. Because he's a big dude, and that's what he specializes in. So, if we're going to give up the weight advantage, we have to do it in his rule set. And DKU should have done the same, really. Like, if he's a street fight specialist or a warfare combat guy, should he not have wanted to do MMA as well? Should he have not wanted to show his full system or, not hide behind the rules of boxing? Because why not? You know, if your claim is to be able to fight the way he claims to be able to do, he should have wanted to fight properly and show off his full style.
What do you mean by having a real fight?
Yeah, by having a proper fight.
That would help me out a lot.
Yeah.
But what have we allowed eye gouges and dick strikes? One we all had in groin guards.
Yeah. I like how, did you notice the ref, like, he checked, didn't he?
Yeah, they all do. They do a little flick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
if you weren't wearing it, you'd be devastated.
What if you weren't wearing one?
Well, they just can't fight.
Is it really?
I can't fight if you ain't got groin
Fucking
guard,
good
mate.
thing I bought it then, wasn't it?
I told you to.
Yeah, I know, but...
Don't fucking take credit then. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's my groin guard, not yours.
Right, so DKU versus CM Punk, MMA rules, who wins? CM Punk,
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
Next. Anyone else? Any other profile you think could beat DKU? I can't.
My
name one.
grandfather could beat DKU. The thing is, people like to think that behind a keyboard. Until you get in a ring with someone, fighting is very, very different. And DK had the perfect game plan. And against somebody lesser, he probably would have done the exact same thing. He probably would have landed more punches against someone less trained.
You still would have lost.
But he still would have lost. But again, it depends on where he was. Because if he'd have landed more punches in rounds 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, I reckon they would have given it to him.
I don't think so, mate.
No, because that's just how corrupt the system is.
I-
Peach, why are you desperately on camera?
Because she's a slut.
You're beautiful. Do you need to go
She
out?
is
Do
beautiful.
you need a wee?
Oh, she might need a piss, Joe. You might need a dump, actually.
No, it's really beautiful.
Oh.
You want to go outside? Go.
Yeah, we are getting some merch coming up, guys.
Well, then, Darla, you want to go as well?
I don't know what we're doing yet. I'm sure we've got loads of ideas coming up.
Peach.
Boom's going to be coming back, I can only imagine.
Yeah. I'll leave that open.
Punch first, last, fast, punch and last, all that shit be coming out.
Yeah.
We're coming up with some funny little slogans.
Maybe a
logos.
picture of you, complaining, DK hugging on like free hugs. A free hugs t-shirt from DKU.
Can't 85 to come out with some fucks there.
DKU has been posting videos about how he dodged Brad's punches and how he was injured before the fight, yada yada yada. Spoken like a true fraud and charlatan. He had to play a game. He had to, and he also had to survive. Very much had to do what he needed to do, and what he needed to do was abuse the fact that the referee wasn't going to pull him up for anything, and hide behind the rule set.
Fucking fair play.
Remember, he told you off in the first round. You threw a left jab, and it went
caught
big.
it, and he caught
And
it.
he caught it.
Held on
He
to
held
it.
on to
So I just
Brad's
carried on
arm.
hitting him.
So Brad hit
Okay.
him once. That arm came free. You hit him again, and then the ref went, "No, you can't grip and hold." It's like, one, you didn't,
I was trying to
and
pull my
two,
hand back. To get my hand back.
the grip was broken, and he still called you up afterwards. He still made you stop, and then gave you a warning. But he didn't once warn DK. Not once.
Slip. That's all I heard was slip.
It frustrated me, mate. Like, I was going fucking nuts. On
Yeah,
the
it
sideline.
was quite frustrating being in that joke.
Yeah, I bet it was. Yeah,
Actually being the one that's getting frustrated, actually there in front of him.
yeah.
But we got 2 more minutes, guys, right? 2 more minutes.
Yeah, we call it a day and now. How long have we been on?
50 minutes in.
Oh, is it?
We
Jesus.
were going to do half an hour, but
Damn.
when we saw the time, it was
That
only
flew by.
12:37.
You have a nap here.
Oh, fuck yeah, mate. If
Yeah.
I get in the car now, I'd pass out before we even fucking put it in reverse.
That's a fair shout.
Yeah, but only an hour though. And then more than an hour.
Right, we've got time for one more question. So if you are desperate to get a question read out, then feel free to bang in one more super chat for us. Yeah, overall the experience was
Amazing.
amazing but stressful. It was probably the most stressful 5 days of my life.
Nearly would have been 7 days.
All of the paperwork, all of the traveling, the sleepless nights, the lack of training the other side. This one sneaking off and getting drunk when I wasn't there definitely didn't help.
I didn't sneak off. I just walked straight out.
Yeah,
I was on my own.
yeah, that put us back our entire week of prep.
Well, probably not.
I think it did.
No. Because there's no way I would have done 6 rounds.
No, yeah, fair
And I
enough,
didn't
yeah.
really slow down either. In the
No, you
rounds.
didn't. No, people. The commentary were like, "Oh, Brad's gonna gas real soon," and then they were in the 5th round, and you were just stood there between rounds,
But even
like,
sit down. Yeah, and they're checking the clock. Come
Checking an
on, this
imaginary
is longer
clock.
than a minute. This
Yeah.
is. I know it's longer than a
And
minute. I've done
DK
so many fucking rounds in my life.
Yeah,
I can judge a minute down to the second half the time.
yeah, exactly. DK.
I'd
sat
like,
in
can
the
someone go back, watch the fight, and just measure the breaks?
Yeah,
I swear to you, they were like 1 minute 10, 1 minute 20.
I think even longer than that. I think some of them were knocking 1:30.
Yeah, but that's crazy because
Yeah.
you're allowed a minute. You're meant to get the 50 seconds of it is,
50 seconds, seconds out.
and then seconds out, and then
Yeah.
that's it. You
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
Little clappy
And I
bits.
did. Like again, like you, I know where in a minute
I can pretty
kind
much
of
know what
is.
it is the back of
Exactly.
my hand.
And I can tell you were looking at me, and then you kind of went, and then you went to step forward. So I was like, right, I'll get out now. And then by the time I got out the ring, stood there, DK was still sat on his fucking stool.
And then he was taking a long time to get up.
Yeah.
Ooh, cheeky
Yeah.
bugger.
But why did the ref not reprimand him for it?
Well, he should have, but do you know what? I won anyway. You give us a fuck. We proved our point.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get bitter. I wish it was MMA, but
No, that first judge though calling it fucking 55-55.
yeah, I know.
dare
But
you.
luckily, I'd seen the other results, so I didn't
Yeah,
score
so did
that, so I knew what was
Yeah.
going to go. I knew I'd won.
Yeah.
But I was just shocked. One of the judges gave it as a fucking draw. I was like, really? I've been hit like 3 times.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? But
yeah, it was scary.
That's
I don't know
what it
how. I still don't know. I actually wrote it out the other day. How do you get 55-55 from a 6-round fight?
mate, I'm not doing
Those
maths
figures
on
are
fucking
impossible.
live camera this tired.
No, but those figures are impossible. That means you get essentially 5-9-9 rounds and a 0-0.
Fuck knows. Fucking mate, maths at this time of day.
It doesn't make
this
sense.
tired.
It does not make sense.
Not a fucking chance.
Anybody else good at maths? How do you get 55-55 out of 6 rounds? No, like the scoreboard should have been 60-54. That's if you count DK only losing by 1 point. Some of the rounds I reckon were probably 10-8.
I like that question. I love how Brad just was sweet out.
Smiled when he got hit as if his wings were his shit. Yeah, he didn't. They doesn't hurt. Like he's been hit by fucking massive dudes very, very hard. Not little guys with 10-ounce gloves throwing it at 20% power.
Yeah, it wasn't like when I was in the UFC, getting hit was everything hurt. That's because you wear. I think a lot of it was glove size as well. When you're getting hit with 4-ounce gloves, it's like. And everyone I fought was a killer in the UFC. I never fought anyone shit.
Would you fight Choi Hongman? That's that
No.
judo dude.
Oh, that's the.
Judo
I
guy.
thought you said Hongman Choi.
Well,
I
it
mean,
might be Choi Hongman. It goes backwards, doesn't it? So yeah, Choi Hong.
if it's Hong Choi Man, then fucking no, he's 7'5" or something. He just fucking slap me with his dick and kill me. Do you know what I mean? The guy's a monster. No, unless you're on about that judo guy. Yeah,
I've got his channel, but it's all in fucking Korean.
I know. I
his
can't
name.
understand the thing he's fucking
I don't know
saying.
his name. So even his name's in Korean. I sent him a message and said it'd be nice to see him when we go back to Korea one day. But hopefully the next event might be stateside as well.
That'd be cool.
That would be better. America, baby. Yeah, that would be better for us than going all the way out to South Korea again, because Korea was fucking hard. Anyway, that is the end of the live stream. Thank you so much to everyone that joined us. There's 140 plus of you in the chat. Thank you very much to everyone that donated as well. It all helps the channel, all helps the proceeds. Hopefully the website will be built beginning of 2022. We'll be offering seminars, offering all the merch. We want to get a training platform built as well. It's just down to time and me doing all the fucking backroom work because it's a lot of it. That's one thing I actually have to give DKU props for. His infrastructure
He's amazing.
is brilliant.
He's amazing at it.
He had several people on the payroll that would have done absolutely fucking anything for us. We had somebody, if I emailed them, everything got sorted. All of our flight details got sorted. The venue got sorted. The taxi service, everything got done and booked up. And then he's running websites and he's got different coaches that help him run seminars. He's running seminars all over the world. I can't imagine how hard that is to organize.
No, I can imagine it's terrible.
Because
right.
I'm picturing if we were to start that, I have to do it, and it gives me heart palpitations just thinking about how to build.
I
all
don't
that
like
shit.
paperwork.
I fucking hate.
That's why I had managers before. I didn't
Exactly.
like doing it.
So, anything that slows the business growth down in terms of me and Brad getting around and doing more things, doing seminars, yada yada yada, is down purely to me, and that is kind of scary. So I might have to ask for some help on that one.
Well, that's sound.
It's all good. Anyway, thank you
Right.
so much for joining.
Over and out.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Peace out.
Word.